Hello everyone, and welcome to my video lesson for the song Abuse Me by Silverchair. And the only thing you need to do in preparation is tune your guitar to open D. Just a note, I won't be demonstrating the solo because the solo is a backwards guitar effect. I don't have an effect like that. Even if I did know how to play it, I don't have the effect, so I won't be playing that, but I will show you the rest of the song. So having said that, let's get started. So the intro starts on a kind of a strange chord, but this chord grip will be repeated through a lot of the song, so just remember this. Starts on the 7th fret. With your middle finger, go to the 7th on the low E. With your third finger, go to the 7th on the A, and then with your first finger, go to the 6th on the G and leave the D open. And throughout the intro, this is all arpeggiated, meaning you pick each individual string instead of strumming. So it'll sound something like this. And every once in a while you'll hear, which just, you hit the 6th and then hit it again, open. So the first part you actually don't hear that. So you would arpeggiate that twice, keep the same chord grip, slide down to the 3rd fret. So 3rd, 3rd, open, and 2nd, right? And do the same thing with that. Except you have to get that 2nd in there, so. And then back up to 7. Back down to 3rd. And that's the intro. So the chorus riff is essentially that same chord grip, and it uses one of the chords that we used in the intro. So you start on the 3rd, only instead of arpeggiating it, we're going to strum it this time. So it goes from the 3rd, slide up to the 5th, in that pattern. So you keep doing that. When it goes into the chorus, you'll hear on the last part, and then stay on the 5th, slide up to the 7th. Now in the chorus, there's actually 2 guitars. You can play either one, either way it'll sound fine. The first guitar actually just strums the 2 chords from the intro, like so. But at the end of that riff, you just slide down one more to the 2nd, and then palm mute it a few times, back into the verse riff. So the 2nd guitar in the chorus actually arpeggiates, but it doesn't arpeggiate that chord. It actually is a bar of the 7th. Picked it somewhat in that pattern, as long as you just pick it all out. It'll sound fine, and then back down to the 3rd, and bar that, arpeggiate it the same way. And then the 2nd, palm mute it again, and then that's that's when the first guitar takes over with the verse riff. So after that, you would repeat the verse riff, go into the second chorus. At the end of the second chorus, when you go from, when you start palm muting that second, the distortion kicks in, and then that's the bridge, I guess. So I'll show you that part next. Okay, so the bridge riff starts out on the 7th fret. Actually, sorry. It starts out when you hear the distortion kicking in at the end of the chorus riff, which will be, and that's just palm muting the second and then slowly letting off the palm mute. So then you go to the 7th fret, low E, A, and D, G, low E, A, and D strings, bar with your first finger or whichever finger you're comfortable with. Hit it twice, dead notes twice, and then this chord, 3-3 on the low E and A, 5-5 on the D and G. So again, 7th, that chord twice, then open, and at that point there's an octave riff. Starts on the 9th fret of the A string, 11th fret of the G string, and leave the D string muted. So it'll go like this. So it's 9 and 11, 10 and 12, and then 12 and 14. So altogether it'll go like that, and then you repeat the section that starts on 7. Only this time the octave riff is 3 on the A, 5 on the G, and it'll, well, that's what it starts on, and it'll go like this. So it's slide up 2, slide up 2 more, and then down 2. So from the start of the bridge riff, it'll go like this. And then the first part repeats. And that's what it does in the second part. And you leave out the second octave riff completely and just go 7, 3, 3, 5, 5, and then open, and then start palm muting. So like this. And then repeat the 3, 3, 5, 5 chord. Like so. That'll go back into the chorus riff, and of course will lead into the backwards guitar solo, which I have no idea how to show to you, so we'll leave that out. After the guitar solo is over, the guitars go into the tail end of the chorus riff, followed by the bridge riff again, and then the outro is the same as the intro, which, well, it's slightly different. I'll show you the difference. So the outro is almost exactly the same as the intro, in that you start on 7, 7 on the low E and A, 6 on the G, and arpeggiate it the same way. Only when you slide down to the 3rd, it starts slowing down dramatically, and you only do it once instead of twice, so it's like this. And you just let everything ring to end the song. So hopefully that wasn't too confusing, and I apologize that I couldn't include the guitar solo in this, but you know, it's a backwards solo. I don't have the effect, and honestly I'm not sure how to play it even with the effect, so but hopefully the rest of the song worked out for you well. Thanks as always for watching, appreciate the view, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.